Good afternoon, my friends. This is Dr. Beddinghouse with our live office hours today. Obviously, I'm in my office. I don't know where you are. Hopefully, you're having a great, fantastic day. So, today we're going to talk about immunity, okay? And, I can't tell you everything in a few minutes about immunity, but what I want to emphasize today is the importance of supporting your immune system, which is a fantastic uh, integrated way that we keep safe from foreign invaders, you might say. Okay. So I'm going to have a few PowerPoints here, and then we're going to open it up for discussion. Now, remember, if you have a question, please post it, and then we'll do our best after I'm saying a few more words to answer your question. Or if you have a comment, we'd appreciate it. And if we have any nutritionists on board, feel free to give us your wisdom also. Okay? All right. So let's do this. I want to share the screen. Okay. There we go. All right. Oh, share. Oh, here we go. I'll figure this out one day. Slides. Okay. Not sure I'm doing it right. Okay. I've got a glitch here. I may need Tom to come help me. Add to stream. What's going on? There we go. Oh, thank God. Anyway, you know who we are, Healing Unleashed. So let's get started by talking about some of the things that are so important here. Okay. So we're talking about the immune system. And as I said, it's kind of like uh, the barrier that keeps you from getting sick. And one of the things I talk about so often is the importance of gut health, because the gut is kind of the gateway to your whole physiological system. So if we've got trouble in the gut, it's going to be opening the door to foreign invaders. So we know that the integrity of the lining of your GI tract is the essential barrier to prevent foreign substances from entering into the bloodstream. Now, so here is a picture of that intestinal barrier integrity, okay? So we need to have tight junctions. But when we eat all kind of junk, or we get toxins from our environment, or we get infections with microorganisms, are we eating things like gluten that are going to be very inflammatory? It's going to open up those tight junctions and then allow these foreign things to get into our bloodstream and create uh, an immune response. It creates inflammation. It actually also uh, crosses the blood brain barrier. That's why we get brain fog when we're eating the wrong kind of foods. It, of course, creates food intolerances and can lead to things like autoimmunity. So it's very important that we understand the importance of gut health. And we call, when that barrier is broken, sometimes we call it leaky gut. And basically, that's what I just said. It can lead to inflammation in the body, create a hyperactive immune system, and also lead to autoimmune diseases. So it's important that we enhance our defense systems because we need to repair things. And of course, nutrition is critical to a healthy immune system. I think we all know that, don't we? So if we eliminate things like processed foods that come in a box that have, 20 different chemicals listed, this is what I call dead food. And it's got to do nothing to protect you. And it's probably going to do all kind of harmful things to your body. So we need to learn to eat whole foods, preferably organic, a rainbow of colors, okay? And we should eat a wide variety of foods, not the same things every day. Many times I recommend an elimination food plan so that we can find out, are you eating any foods that are inflammatory to your gut? Okay. And then, of course, we can maybe take appropriate antioxidants as a supplementation to your food plan to decrease inflammation. But just taking supplements is not the answer, okay? They are there to facilitate a healthy immune system. Now, we also have a detoxification system, okay? When the immune system has been engaged in something to fight infection, there is a cellular debris then that needs to be cleaned up, okay? So, regular detoxification is ideal to keep the immune system ready to go for whatever may be coming down the pike, whether it's an infection or toxins. And the liver is a very important mover in detoxification. So having healthy liver is very important too. Many toxins are fat soluble, and then they have to be converted into water soluble molecules so that they can be eliminated through the body, from the body, through urine, stool, sweat, and even breathing. So we have to give thanks for our wonderful detoxification system. So a healthy immune system, as I said, requires a clean body. So if we've got all kind of inflammation and we don't have a healthy detoxification system, then it's going to bog down your immune system. And of course, we know how important a healthy immune system is during what we've been going through over this last almost 2 years. Now, there's some baseline phytonutrients for all of us, okay? The frequent kind of foods that we need to be eating are your cruciferous vegetables. That is broccoli and cauliflower and Brussels sprouts. Aren't they wonderful? I love Brussels sprouts. Uh, Turmeric that comes in many curry dishes, lots of berries, garlic and onions and beets. Now remember, if any of these foods you're sensitive to, you're not going to eat them. But this is just kind of a general uh, basic foods that we need to be eating to support our immune system. And many fruits and vegetables, olive oil, green tea, pomegranates, juices that come from beetroot, carrots, tomatoes, green leafy vegetables, and the list goes on and on. Now, there's another important food that stimulates the immune system, and that's mushrooms. Mushrooms are a rich source of fiber, protein, and antioxidants. And I know many of you know that I have asked for your prayer support for my dog Shiva, who had a splenic tumor removed at the end of October. It didn't come with a very good prognosis, but we have been working very hard to keep her in top optimal health. And I've been using a special mushroom that has been researched extensively for this type of tumor that are in dogs. And I want you to know that she's doing great. She's absolutely friskier than she was when she was a puppy. So let's continue to hold good thoughts for Shiva. And many of you who've actually come to our office have been greeted by her, uh, and she's the love of my life. And the other thing that we need to remember are things, grapes, because grapes contain resveratrol, and this has a big role to play in cardiovascular health by expanding the blood vessels and reducing blood clots. So don't eat vegetables because they're just good for you. Eat them because, for one reason, they're absolutely gorgeous. I grew up in a farming community, and my father was constantly bringing home every imaginable vegetable for mom to do something with, which we probably had 3 or 4 vegetables at every meal. Even breakfast. My father always wanted a sliced tomato and a sliced onion for breakfast. And you know what? He lived to be 94 years old, and mom lived to be 90. So I have good genes, but it came from having good food. And of course, berries. My God, we need berries, berries, berries. Uh, Blueberries, especially, and they need to be organic, my friends, okay? Because these fragile berries many times are heavily sprayed. So eat them organic if at all possible. And then, of course, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, radishes. I'm not sure what that is. It looked like a cabbage. Anyway, just think, look at all the colors there. Aren't you getting excited and you're ready to go home or go to the organic grocery store and pick up some delicious vegetables for your meals, during this time, especially. Now, I was hoping that I could do that. I'm going to play you a song. Remember that music can delight your heart, it can stimulate your brain, and stimulate your immune system.
Is here. On a good day, you can see from here. But I won't turn back now, though the way is clear. I will stay for the remainder. I saw life and I called it mine. I saw it drawn so sweet and fine. And I had begun to fill in all the lines, right down to what we made. Our nature does not change by will in the winter round the windmill. The creek is lying flat and still. It is water, though it's frozen. So cross the years and miles and through. On a good day, you can feel my love for you. Will you leave me be so that we can stay true to the path that you have chosen?
Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I love that. I love that song. Tom probably going, oh my God, she didn't play that song on our live Facebook group. But it is true. We really are all in this together. And I really do love every one of you because, love opens the heart and love enhances the immune system also. So I'm ready to take any questions or comments from those of you who are with us today. Um, do we have any comments? Let me bring Tom on board with me. Hey, Tom.
Hi, Dr. B.
I wasn't going to play the "Keep Going On" song.
Why
That's
not?
next week. These guys have another song. It's called the "Keep Going On" song. So, anyway, anybody have any comments about any confusion that they have? Because there's so many confusing things about nutrition. Somebody says, "Oh, only eat this or eat this," and what we're doing in these times together is to try to clarify any confusion that you might have. So, how many of you feel like you have not the best relationship with food? Is there anybody out there that shies away every time somebody talks about nutrition or food? I know I do see that a lot in our practice. People, they just get bent out of shape when I suggest an elimination diet, but it's a simple thing to do. And cleaning up your diet is an extraordinarily empowering thing to do. And to learn to eat the beautiful rainbow color of foods is so important. And so we're here to help you. If you have any questions, and the purpose of me doing these groups is to, what's this? Somebody posted
Nope.
this? Oh, I'm not sure what that is. Anyway, is that somebody's website?
No, it's supposed to be the schedule to schedule a free call with you. I got to get the right one on there.
Oh, I think that didn't come out right. Okay. We have, I want to have fun with this, and I want you to have fun with me because that's what makes you healthy. But anyway, I want you to learn to eat good food. All righty. So it's so important for every aspect of your life. So, Tom, here you go.
Mhm.
If any of you have a question, we have what we call free discovery calls where you can book a time to talk with me about your health concerns. And if you find that what we have to offer is something that you're looking for from a functional medicine approach, then we can go ahead and develop a one on one relationship by becoming a patient here. But the main thing about the free discovery call is just to perhaps answer some of your questions and find out if there's any way we can be helpful. Okay? All righty. Any other comments? So, oh, now next week, we're going to be meeting at the same time, 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on Thursday. I know there's never any ideal time for anybody, but these are always recorded. You can go back and watch it again, if you're working or you're whatever you're doing right now, because we want to make them valuable to you. And one of these days, I'm hoping to be able to do this in person after the C has decided to diminish. I won't mention the word so Facebook gets upset at us. Anyway, so we will see you next week. I think we're going to talk about hormones. So that's an interesting issue. Okay, so we will see you soon. Have a great day. Bye.